Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The Santa Maria here, and today we are doing a dedicated fragrance review on a scent that deserves to be talked about during this hot weather season that is summer 2022. And today I'm talking about none other than Parfums de Marly. Yes, we're doing another House of Parfums de Marly fragrance, and we're talking about none other than Oriana. Personally, I feel like this review is low-key overdue, but I waited for a reason, and I'll discuss it more as we get into the video. Before we get into the video all the way, elves, you know what we must do first. Lipstick of the day, everyone. I went with a peachy nude type of color. Get into it. Goes with the hair. Yes, I'm loving the summer blonde right now. And this is the lipstick. MAC Kind of Sexy. Check that out. You've seen me talk about this one. I like to pair it with a deeper brown liner to make it pop. Next up, we have fragrance of the day. Y'all, it was stupid hot outside, so I needed something that made me feel fresh and clean, if only for a moment. And I went with none other than Valentino's Donna Born and Roma Yellow Dream, aka Valentino Yellow Dream for short. Check it out. This one is fresh and clean goodness, but done in a Valentino style. I'm digging you. Like that. So now let's get into this dedicated review of Parfums de Marly Oriana. So this fragrance is relatively new. It has not been out an entire year yet, so yes, for all intents and purposes, it's still new. It came out in fall of 2021. It is summer 2022 when I'm filming this, so just to put some perspective on it. And I will say the timing of it coming out is going to play a role into this review, but I digress. It only comes in one size, which is 75 milliliters. I'm currently reading notes and things off of my iPad from the official website, just FYI. The official notes in this fragrance are mandarin, bergamot, grapefruit, and then we have heart notes of orange blossom, black currant, and raspberry. And then a base notes, we have marshmallow, ambrette, chantilly cream, and musk. Spoiler alert is the base notes in this scent that make it the talk of the town. It's the base notes for sure. That chantilly cream and marshmallow are yes. Again, it only comes in one size, which is the 75 milliliter. And on the website, it also gives a lovely write-up on the fragrance, which I will share because I know you all like a good story time that I do on this channel. So let's see. The write-up is a gourmand, floral, and fruity fragrance designed entirely as a variation on texture. A millefleur of flaky sweetness, softness, and sensuality. A sparkling and juicy opening of mandarin and Italian bergamot with a joyful orange blossom flower and blackcurrant heart leads to a flimsy delight of marshmallow and airy sweetness of chantilly cream that are addictive. The ambrette and musk base notes add a carnal touch to the composition, a glowy delight. Okay, let me tell you something. Parfums de Marly know they can read the room when it comes to a fragrance, honey, because that just sounds divine and everything. And then the pictures they did for it was so cute. They got oranges and cream everywhere, and the bottle is this hot pink color that is so adorable. So now let's get into the packaging. This is what the full presentation looks like. I have been saving my box for this review because I do want to throw my boxes away, clutter. But check it out. This is the full presentation. Also has information on the back. As you can see, the box matches the color of the bottle, and I love the fact the name is across it for those that do keep it. Once you open your fragrance, this is how it looks when you unbox it. It's sitting upright, looking all fancy pantsy. And again, like I say, the hot pink color is what you get on the inside. I love this. It's like way too freaking cute, y'all. Just I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, and yeah, I'm so here for this. So this is a full presentation bottle. Look at that. I love the tassels on here. It's just such an elegant touch. As always, I have my strips because, you know, I like to experience the fragrance all over again with you all. Now, I've had this fragrance for, let me see, how long have I had this fragrance? Because I bought it Easter weekend. That was in April. It's July when I'm filming this. So I've had this fragrance 3 months, so I've had a lot of time with it. Oh, and by the way, I did not mention, this was a total blind buy. I know y'all are thinking, what, girl? You are crazy. Especially since this fragrance retails for $335. Yeah, Blind buying, $335. I will admit I did catch a sale on the fragrance, so no, I did not pay that. You all know I am a sale shopper. I like to look good and fly and fabulous, but on a budget. That's what I do. But yeah, $335 is the retail price for those that are inquiring. Oh, that's so cute. So now when it comes to fragrances, you all know I have my own rating system of how I rate fragrances. The first category is mood, and that is literally how does this fragrance make me feel? Where am I wearing this scent? Second category is strength, and that is on a scale of 1 to 10, how strong is this fragrance? Third category is longevity. How many hours long lasted did this scent last? And then the fourth category, arguably the most important category, is this a compliment getting fragrance? And that's a yes or a no, because I know that matters to a lot of people, especially when we get into these luxury niche fragrances. People really want to know that. So now that you're armed with the criteria of how we do things here, let's get into it. Upon smelling it, you definitely get the orange blossom. I smell the marshmallow. I smell that chantilly cream. This is very uplifting. This is very happy. This is very bright. I like this. So now let's get into it. Mood. How does this fragrance make me feel? You all, this is just fizzy happiness. Again, it has a marshmallow note. So this is very like, this is very that. This is very cocktail dress. I'm very frilly, just very nice. I'm probably wearing some Tiffany's jewelry, or if you're feeling bougie new school, I'm noticing a trend of Van Cleef and Arpels. You're probably wearing that as accessories. Very, very nice. I'm definitely wearing this to I would wear this to a summer date night. Definitely a summer date night, because that's personally how I've been wearing it, and it's everything as a summer date night fragrance. Now, strength on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, this is when things start to get a little tricky for people. This is just the God's honest truth. The strength on this fragrance is about a 6, which is kind of fascinating, especially considering this fragrance has come after its famed big cousin, the OG now at this point, that is Delina. It is only a strength of a 6, so it's right there in that average moderate category, which is like kind of surprising, again, especially for the price point. Now let's get into longevity. So this is why I said the season of this scent makes a difference. Again, this scent came out in the fall, which means cooler weather, and I personally bought this when it was still chilly outside. It was still spring. In the spring and in cooler weather, to me, this scent gives about 3 to 4 hours. However, once you get into summer, which I think, to me, that's when this fragrance was really meant to be released. That's when it should have been released, in my opinion. It would have curbed some of the hate on it. This gets 4 to 5 hours. That has been my average consistency with this scent. I have worn it a lot before making this review. I've worn it out. I've worn it for long days. I've worn it especially to date night. So I've worn it in a lot of different situations, and I can definitely confirm that in warmer weather, you get 4 to 5 hours. So yes, do not wear this scent in cold weather or you're going to be mad. Straight up. Now the last category, is this a compliment getting factor? And let me tell you something, this is a gold standard in compliments. Absolutely yes. This is a head turner, particularly with men. This is a man eater perfume. If you are trying to show out, if you are trying to keep his attention all night, if you're trying to keep him close to you all night, ladies, or my gents that also wants the gentleman all up on their neck too, that's fine. Live your life. Let me tell you something. Oriana. Do not wear Oriana on date night if you're not trying to seal the deal. Let me just say that, because this is a man eater fragrance. And it's that man eater fragrance you don't see coming, because it's not deep, it's not heavy, it's nothing like, it's not smoky or nothing like that. No, it's flirty. It's fruity, it's bubbly, but it's grown woman, all of those qualities. This is not a little girl perfume. This is for my grown women that want to smell fun and flirty and girly, but yes, we're still 30 plus. Yes, we still have careers. Yes, we still have businesses. This is that fragrance. I like this. And I have to note, every time I have worn this, head elf goes crazy. So I am telling you what I know. I am not blowing this fragrance up just to be like a Parfums de Marly stand. Again, this is not sponsored. I spent my own coins, so this is my review. But let me tell you, Bae loves this. Head Elf can't get enough of this. I wore it recently. We had a surf and turf date night, and he kept saying, oh my goodness, you smell so good. Keep in mind, again, surf and turf, so that means seafood, and he could still smell how amazing I was smelling wearing Oriana over seafood. So again, wear this at night in the summertime. You will not be disappointed. Fabulous. So another reason I want to talk about, again, when it came out and why I think that played a role in how this fragrance has been received by some people. This is a scent, to me, I think that has taken more time to be loved than it needed, and it's because it was released in fall. They released it at the absolute wrong time of year. This should not have been released in the fall. It should have been released at, say, end of spring, so people would know to buy it going into summer. Because this is absolutely a summer fragrance. Just hands down, this is a summer fragrance. Once the humidity breaks, I will not be reaching for it anymore because I know it's not going to perform that well. But for right now, this is everything. And this has definitely been making my list of most worn fragrances lately. It's going to be in my top most complimented fragrances for the year video that I do in December. I'll tell you that right now. So I think it's amazing. I think it's wonderful. Again, it's even more wonderful because I caught it on sale. So divine, so good. And I have a nice dent in this too, which says a lot because you all know I got some perfumes. I have a big collection. But yes, that is my dedicated review on Parfums de Marly Oriana. I do think it is amazing now that we're in the correct season for it, because again, if you smelled this when it was cold, you're gonna be like, absolutely not, I'm not buying this. Smell it again. For those that smelled it and hated it at first, smell it again in warm, hot weather, and I think your opinion will change. So that's my 2 cents. If you're digging this video, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. If you're not here for it all, that's okay too. I do appreciate it, your time. I do appreciate you watching. Until next time, elves, I will catch y'all next video. Bye, y'all.